Hey everybody, it's Tamika and I am back with a design team project for the Cutting Cafe. This week's design team challenge, we could use any file we wanted. So I love when that happens, you guys all know that. And I chose to use actually 3 files. They all are quite versatile, so you could use them with whatever special occasion you need to use them for. So I created a card, and then at the end of the video I will show you how to assemble this card, one very similar to it. This is a scallop card, and this is a file from the Cutting Cafe. It's 5.5 inches in circumference and so stinking cute. And then I also use the Very Sweet Greetings. It's a sweet sentiment stamp, and it has a bunch of printables that you could use. Strawberries, very, very cute file. I just used the word sweet from there. And I also use fun with jars, which I use the jar on there, so stinking cute. And my card just says you are sweet, and it's very easy to make. And I use the Lost and Found, the old paper pad, my mind's eye Lost and Found Market Street. So I just cut some paper in a circle, use my my machine to cut out some circles, and pretty much it. I used some canvas letters from Recollections with my homemade shimmer spray. Sprayed it on there to kind of match the theme of the paper, because they come in like burlap canvas color here, which would have matched fine, but I wanted to add a little color. Added some cherry blossoms that I had in my stash, and I used some burlap, some white burlap. This little sweet is popped up on the sentiment with some twine I got from the dollar store. So quick and easy to create this card, so we are going to make another one right now. So the first thing I did was cut out my scallop circle in white cardstock, and then I cut out another circle file just to mat the back of my paper. When I do top embellishments, which I do often, I like to make the back a bit more sturdy so it's not really heavy on the inside. I'm sorry, really heavy on the top, and then the inside is super flimsy. We gotta tag along there. So I'm just gonna add some adhesive to the back of the circle, and of course you can cut it out in whatever color you want to, but easier to put it in white. Make the back a bit more sturdier. And then the pattern paper, same collection. It's that Market Street. So I'm just going to add a little adhesive on the back here. And when you're cutting these out, like I said, it was easy to do this. You cut out 5 circles, you cut out 5 scallops, you cut out 5 jars. You can repeat this in a matter of minutes and have like 10 cards. So that's, oops, move the camera. That's how we matted that. And then for my background piece, oh, see, I'm not focusing. Thank God ATG tape is a bit more forgiving than any other tape. I need to get my strip on here, so let's do that first. This strip, same paper collections, cut out at 2 inches. I'm just going to add some adhesive. I hope you guys can see that. I'm at a different angle. It's hard to do a tutorial with this camera. So now I'm going to add this on here. Just going to offset it. We're just doing it on this side now. Offset it a little bit to the side. That's how we're going to do that. And then I'm going to flip it over, cut off the excess just with my scissors. Pretty easy to follow this circle, so. And then do this side. And now we can put this on here. Okay, that's much better. So the next thing I have is a 1.5 inch strip, same paper collections. Look how easy it is. You're using paper from the collection. So I'm just going to make a tiny little banner in here, and all I did was put a slit down the middle and then match it up on both sides here. So this I'm just going to lay here just to measure where I need to cut. I'm going to cut it right about here, just so I could have it layered right there. I'm going to add some foam tape to the bottom, and you guys know I have a huge roll foam tape that I got from a garage sale or yard sale. So I just cut off a little piece, and I'll use the rest later. So I'm just going to pop that up on this foam tape here. And off camera. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to put that right on there just to add some dimension to the card. Quick and easy. And put that there. And I have another, these are my other little elements here. Here's my jar. And then I just, same paper collection, I just cut out the little frilly part. You know, when you wrap mason jars up and you give like jarred fruit, they have the little napkin rings. So Regina put different shapes of these, so I cut that out. And I have some white burlap. This is actually from the paper collection. It's one of the sheets that's in there, and I figure we use it. You can also, it's a good way to, if you don't have any sentiment, just cut out something from the paper collection. And then I have the word sweet again that I cut out from the Berry Sweet Greetings, and then 2 flowers that were white originally. I sprayed with my homemade shimmer mist that I'll be adding to the card. So I'm going to quickly color. I'm using my color box chalk ink pad and chestnut roan. Tiny little makeup sponge that I use, and I am just going to quickly ink the edges of the jar just to have it stand out just a little bit. Okay, just a tiny bit here, and it adds a little color to it as well. And then I'm also going to ink the napkin thing, the decorative jar element, just a little bit. Very, very cute. That's the end of that. The reason why I have it going offset on this side is because the princess is from the paper collection and the arrow, the banner is going the opposite direction. So I am going to add a little bit of Scotch quick dry adhesive to this banner. I think I said I was going to add it over here somewhere. Let me cut a little piece off. It's a little too long for my liking. That's good. I'm just going to add a little bit, and this, you just need a little bit. It dries super quick. I'm not really a huge wet glue fan except when it's necessary, but if I had to use it, I'd go with this one. So I'm going to just apply that right there. Tap it. It dries clear, so you don't have to worry about that. And this little princess, I'm actually going to use the leftover piece of that foam that I cut out, and then I'm going to put it on the back of her. This little name here, she can be popped up over this burlap piece, and then she'll also be even with that banner. Cute. Just right there. And my jar, I'll try to tuck it under here. My jar is going to be way, way, way high. So the first thing I'm going to get is some tiny little piece of crochet ribbon, and I'm going to cut just this top part off so I can use it as the liner. There is a liner that comes with the file, but I really wanted to have the crochet part on here. Just got that off, and I'm going to some tape for my little decorative edge thing for my jar. Put that on, line that up with that. Pretty simple. And then I am just going to add a tiny bit of hot glue off camera to the top of the jar so that I can add that crochet sorry, I obviously can't do two things at once. Crochet ribbon. Okay. Just cut off the extra and the extra over here. There we go. So that's how I wanted the top, just to have the extra little banner or, you know, liner. This twine I got from the dollar store. It came in 3 packs. You get 2 of the brown and 1 of the green. You probably never use the green. It's like a winter green. And I'll just wrap this around twice, just so it can look like it's a homemade jar. And I'm going to tie it in a quick knot on the side. Okay. And I'm going to add a dot of, tiny little dot on the back to hold this string where I want it to be. Tie that a little tighter, and I'm going to tie this in a quick knot. Okay, and bring it around over the other side. No, I'm not going to do that. We'll leave it over here. I guess I really wanted the knot to be, oh, that's fine. So I have the sentiment here. I've backed it up on some of the cardstock from the paper collection, and I've punched an eyelet through it to make it a bit more sturdier. And all I'm going to do is tie it, attach it to the jar in a knot. Another knot. Okay. I like that funkiness of this string, but I know I can't keep it like that, but let's see. Let's tone it down a little bit. There we go. Put that there. And then we're going to add the rest of this dimensional tape on the back. Actually, I have it on the wrong side. I'm going to add it to the right side. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to that. Just add it to the right side underneath this princess thing here, so it can be popped up just like that. And a tiny little piece of foam tape under this sweet sentiment so it can stay where it needs to stay. Just a little bit. Maybe I'll put it, I'm going to scoot it down a little bit. There we go. And finally, you're going to add some of these cute little flowers to complete this card. Let's see, where will we put these? I'm going to take the leaves off because I don't like them. They look good right there. So, hot glue. And another piece of hot glue on there. Hold it for a quick moment. Cute, sweet princess, and you are sweet. Very, very cute. Hopefully you guys will check out the files that we've played with today at the Cutting Cafe. The link will be in the description box. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.